Now that's when the Somerset coalfield really took off, because other people came in, they drilled, and shafts were sunk, mines were developed, and Somerset really became a major producer of coal. If we go back to 1910, which was the peak year of output, the Somerset coalfield employed something like about 10,000 men and boys. All coal up until about 1920 was hand got throughout the country. Your normal method of getting coal out is that your miner would undercut the coal with a pick, and he would then make what is called a free face, which he might undercut the coal in front of him by, say, 2 feet or 3 feet, just the length that he could get his pickaxe underneath the coal, so that you then got 2 free faces. The free face that you've undercut and the face of the coal which is in front of you. They could then drill a hole in the coal and put powder in, and certainly up until the late 1880s, early 1900s, they were using black powder, and they would fire the coal down, and it could then be broken up again with picks and shovels and loaded into tubs or onto conveyors to be loaded out.
As you can see with this one has got a decent point on. But when you're hammering and bumping, especially if you get working on stone or anything, they'd buckle them up very quick. Oh yeah. And when you wanted another blade, which was quite often, you used to knock the key out. Have another blade, knock the key out, and slip the blade out, and then turn around, put your new one in, and then take your other one up to the blacksmith. And the blacksmith would turn around and dress them for you, and it'll be ready well, the next day. They used to bench, that's what they'd call benching in between the rubbish to get it down. And then when it was too hard, they'd turn around and bore holes in benching and blow it out.
It was an inch rope that you wore around your waist. It was doubled at the back because not to injure your spine. That was the theory of it. Attached to that was a chain about 15 inches, like that. And then that was a crook. Now, wearing it, you put it around your waist with the double at the back, and then people say you crawl, but you didn't crawl. You went like a crab on your hands and your toes. And you pulled, you hitched that onto what is called a putt. A putt would hold 100 weight, or anywhere between 100 weight and 100 weight and a half of coal. And you would take the empty putt to where the man was getting the coal, you would fill it with coal, and you drag it back out to go onto a wagon to go on up the shaft.
That was around your waist like that. The chain went through your legs and hooked onto the putt behind. Of course, this chain was a lot longer because it went down on the ground more, although you were bent down like this more or less. And of course, with a strain there all the time, it broke after about a day. You never had no middle in your trousers, so that's
My father always used to make my Gus and crook. He used to turn around. This is what they'd call tucking them in. This is the tucks. They did open these here strands up through there like that, and then they did tuck them in between there, and then that's what they'd call the tucking. But as you can see, if he weren't tucked right, you'd be hard to your skin.
Now, the first day you wore this, first couple of days anyway, it would be raw.
And of course, in pulling on the chain, you get blisters on your hands, and you hadn't been used to it, and blood raw. My hands were, and my waist, where the rope was turned around and pulled around my waist, that was all raw. So I was in a bit of a state, but I stuck it out. And Father said, well, he said, "We in your hands," he said, "and rub it in." He said, "Might sting," he said, "but that'll harden it off." And that is how they did harden their ribs. Yeah.